Shut up. How are you this morning?
I'm fine. I don't know what's going on, so I don't want to make like a judgment call on anybody, but I know John has pretty strong feelings. I like John. Well, don't get me wrong, I like John, but he has pretty strong feelings about what he thinks.
He has a pretty strong narrative about what he thinks.
Okay, so what happened?
Well, there was a fight a long time ago that me and John had. Long time ago, about a year ago. And in his chat, he goes, suck my, right? He said, suck my dick, and added that word to it. I repeated what John said, and they took the clip of me saying that word and put it on a video. So now I'm a racist because I use that word, right?
Do you have it where you said that it was his words? You have the whole clip? Probably somewhere. And then I got into a fight with a guy that was really racist. I mean, he just got done saying that the black race was superior. He'd never fuck a white woman. Black guys are hung better. And he kept referring to me as the N-word. He kept saying N, this to me. I said, why do you got to say that word? And I said the word. I said, this ain't about color. You know, if everybody's equal, right? Like women are equal to men, black folks are equal, then how can they take a word from someone? If we're equal. John Levy says, let him excuse the laugh away his words. Excuse and laugh away his words. He could argue with John without ever using that word or other.
I didn't use that word on John, you fucking idiot. John used that word on me, you fucking dipshit.
Hey, Brian. You can have a debate with them.
Yeah, Remy can use the fucking block button too.
No, I told her.
I got him blocked. He's an idiot. John used the word on.
Well, Ash274 said she was there, and she said that you did say she was there, and she saw that you were just using his words. Yeah. So, John, I wasn't there, so I don't know the story. I just know that you're getting accused of being racist, and I don't think
well, Carla, that's what John Crimes does. When he gets into an argument with somebody, and they might happen to be white, the first thing he does is claim they're a racist.
Okay.
And he's got Randy's backing him. You know, Randy's really the only one's backing him.
What about Diane and Mindy?
Well, if they want, Diane called him a racist. Diane called John a racist herself.
Okay.
So she wants to back him now. Oh, I'm sorry, I called you a racist. She wants to back him now. She can't take away the fact that she called him a racist, period.
Okay. And is it true that John Crimes said that black people can't be racist?
No, John said, yeah, he said that. And he also said that he can't be racist because he married a white girl. Well, I've had relationships with black women, so I guess I can't be a racist.
Well, like I said, I don't know what happened. I don't know when was this just recently said, or I don't know.
No, me and John got into it like a year ago.
And they're bringing it up now?
Well, that's because John was going at Hello Starlight about her dingy panties, Sarah Smiles about her throat cancer, got 180 about his skin color. He said that 180 was overly white, that he's so white he's almost transparent, making jokes about 180's wheelchair. But I don't see anybody over there fucking with him. What, are you scared of him?
Well, that's not right either.
John made racist comments. And since he got called out on it, he's got to deflect off of himself and put it on someone else. See, the difference between me and Randy and me and John is actually her friend. I just knew her. Of course she's going to stick up for her friend. Yeah, she wanted to call me out for saying she wanted to call me out for saying something, but she never once called John out for the skin color remarks that he made about 180. If a black man says that a white guy is overly white, is that racist? Fuck yeah.
Stephanie Brown just said, Remy is throwing watermelons in your chat, Carla. I think it's about time we kick her from the...
I'll tell you what, if I wasn't racist before all this, I might fucking be now.
I think everybody has the right to defend themselves.
You can get another fucking friend goodbye. Fucking delete my comment. Don't call my house again.
Brian, don't get mad. Come on, calm down. We can
We can fix this. I mean, you okay. You know you didn't say it, right? You know you're not racist. You know that, right? Correct?
Yeah, I know that, but it's still
now who's planning to call CPS? Now, what was that even brought up?
This full-on drama guy came into my chat, all right, and he said, don't you dox? Haven't you doxed people? I said, everybody doxes people. He goes, well, my mother was killed in a swatting incident. And I said, really? Tell me her name so I can put it up, because I've been putting up stuff about swatting incidents where people get hurt. He didn't have anything for that. He goes, that's okay. She deserved it. And he goes, because I hated her. So I booted him out for that. The next day, all of a sudden, Nicole telling Jada to shut up and go to bed warrants a CPS call. Full-on drama is a friend of Misery's. Misery.
God.
Misery is the one that.
Oh my God. Laura, I can't stand that person.
Yeah, Misery is the one that Laura keeps defending. Full-on drama is able to just be in her chat. You know. I mean, there is a clip of someone telling their teenage daughter that they're a slut.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw it. I got a clip of it, too, and I'm going to put it up, and Full-on Drama wants to make fucking phone calls and make one on that.
Like, some behaviors are tolerated and some behaviors aren't, and that's sad.
I can say whatever fucking word I want. It doesn't make me a racist. And if fruit is racist, then they should take watermelon off the market, quit growing it, stop. They want to take down Mount Rushmore and stop rebel flags and everything else. They should stop watermelon, too.
Well, okay, did you say it, though, because he's African-American? Did you throw that out there because he's African-American? I mean...
No. When I was in Mandy Bell had a chat one time where she was just not paying attention to her chat, and everybody was bombing her with lemons and everything. I used watermelons then, too, and she's white. Watermelons hit harder. Besides, I was out of tomatoes. But I've told John this. I wasn't never going to use that as an excuse because I don't believe... just because John's got a white wife doesn't mean that he can't be racist. But, yeah, I do have mixed boys.
Did you not? I heard, too, that you marched against the Ku Klux Klan. Is that true?
Yes, every time they come here. There's a video of it.
Okay.
Every time they come here. Racists will not do that. And, as a matter of fact, you can see me having a conversation with the leader of the Black Panther Party. You won't see a racist do that. A word does not make you racist. A simple word.
I know.
And does everybody remember the clip when I was going into it with that Terrell and he kept saying, and this, and that, and this. And I said, why do you got to keep saying that word, dude? Why do you
I think the watermelon has been always like fried chicken and watermelon has always been associated with African Americans. So they automatically...
and the people who automatically associate it with African Americans might want to rethink what their thoughts are. I associate watermelon with fruit.
Right, but if you did you say the N-word though? Did you say it?
Yes.
And in what context?
When John and I got into it.
Was this like lately or was this like a year ago?
This is like a year. He was trying to stick up for Molly Golightly. This is when me and Molly weren't friends.
Okay.
He was trying to stick up for Molly Golightly. Now they're not friends, and me and Molly are close friends. But anyways, he was trying to stick up for her, and he goes, "Suck my dick," Nigga to me. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
And I repeated it. I was explaining this to someone else, but I said the word, right? So they took that, just me saying that word, and put it in the video.
I mean, like
the definition of what racist is, and I had to use this on somebody who actually was racist. The definition of racism: someone who believes that their race is superior to all other races.
Right.
That's the definition of it. I don't have a sheet in here. We don't have any swastikas in here. There's no burning crosses. Now every time I see a fucking watermelon, I'm not going to want it. But when John told me that, when John said on his live what he said to me, I think I got him saying, "Go have a fucking watermelon, dude."
Mm-hmm.
Because if you want to assume that I would suck a dick and call me an Nigga, see,
Black folks think that they can call white folks that word, and the white folks can't say that. Fuck out of here with that shit. Being a racist is a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle.
Rappers do say it, Trisha.
Comedians
Rappers say it all the time.
It's a lifestyle. The same person that put up this clip of me saying that word one time, is like a 2-second clip, also used Dave Chappelle's skit with the Nigga family. It was a bunch of white people that had that last name Nigga. So you can imagine how funny it was. So I'm assuming that all those white actors that use that word are racist.
No, but how come if this was said a year ago, why is it just being brought up now?
Okay, I'll tell you, Carla, because not too long ago, John Crimes decided that his true crime wasn't working for him, so he wanted to try drama. And in that drama, he's made fun of 180's color, which is racist. He's made fun of Hello Starlight to the point where she cried on his panel, and he said he didn't care that she cried.
I did see that.
Yeah, that's where he made the comment about her dingy panties. Then he made comments about Sarah Smiles' throat, her voice being so deep, and people were telling her she's got cancer in her throat.
I heard about that.
So I watched him escalate from one of my friends to the next friend to the next friend. So I spoke out against him. And now since I spoke out against him, guess what I am?
You're racist.
And John has done this to other people too. He wants this whole community to think I'm a racist.
Well, that's
if
wrong.
I was a racist, I would never. I used to promote John's channel all the time. A racist would only promote like David Duke's channel,
Uh-huh.
He just wants to get everybody mad at me. He's, poor Brian. He's picking on me because I'm black. No, dude, I'm picking on you because you're a fucking asshole. He's being an asshole, and he's hurting these women over here. You think I'm bad to women? You think I'm mean? Call him a bitch or a cunt? You should go hear what he said. Yeah, John did say that. If you bring drama to my stream, you'll be blocked. When John was explaining why he said to me, suck my dick or whatever, he said, I wanted to say the meanest, most degrading thing I could to defile you as a man. So if he thinks two men sucking each other's dicks is degrading and defiling, that makes him a gay basher.
So I guess it's selective outrage then?
Yeah.
And I've seen that a lot on here.
Like I said, Carla, after me and John got into it the first time, we were cool after that. We made it through it, but he came on Makeup Mobster's panel to hash it out with me. And he's sitting there like a little girl with his lip all popped out. And I told him, I said, well, he said that to me, so I just say something back to him just as nasty. And he goes, I wanted to say the most defiling thing I could to you as a man. And he told me suck a dick. So that means that John thinks that two men that get together and have sex is defiling and degrading. So that makes John a gay basher. If I'm a racist, if John says I'm a racist, then he's the one that he can't have a relationship with a woman.
Brian, what does his opinion fucking matter? Like, he's honestly, I don't know who that is. He's just a troll in my opinion.
He's the elf from Bad Santa.
He's a troll.
Now that's going to be misconstrued as being racist. Just
how is the elf, me calling him the elf from Bad Santa?
Because.
Oh, God.
I actually saw that. He made fun of 180.
You know what Randy said to John about that? That was just wrong, John. But with me, it's a whole video. Fuck you, who subs to you. I haven't been kicked out of, let's say there was a group that was just for white folks to be in. I have never been kicked out of a group like that. Have you, John? John Crimes, have you been kicked out of a group of black folks?
Stop.
Yes, you have.
Crime.
So go have a talk with your culture. Because they think you're a fucking idiot, too.
Okay, can we all agree that Brian's